Hi, I'm Erika, the Senior SAT and ACT Curriculum Manager here at Magoosh. I'm here today to tell you about SAT Live classes.
What answer choices are gone at this point? Yeah, A and B. Really great job not ruling out D yet. A lot of people are going to rule out D, but again, we have to have an independent clause before. We can have pretty much anything after. We can have an independent clause after a colon. That is allowed. And if this question were slightly different, that might be the answer.
Live classes at Magoosh are taught by expert instructors like me. I have 99th percentile scores on the SAT and ACT, as well as years of experience teaching and writing standardized test prep. Over the 16 hours of your course, you and your expert instructor will work through a curriculum covering content and test-taking strategy in reading, writing, and math, so you not only know what's on the test, but also how to attack it. With limited class sizes, our 2-hour lessons are super interactive. You can use the live chat to ask and answer questions throughout the class for a personalized learning experience. Each lesson also features homework in your online Magoosh account, customized to what you learned that day in class and designed to strengthen your skills. We are so confident in our live classes that we offer students who complete the full course a 100-point score improvement guarantee on their official SAT score.
Let's see, I'm going to count it up. So for elimination, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then for substitution, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 5. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and another one in for elimination. Elimination is the better way to do this one. And there's a reason for that. And I wanna do it with substitution first to show you that you can do it with substitution, but then I'm gonna do it with elimination because it's significantly faster. So, if we were going to substitute, what variable should we isolate? What variable is going to be easiest to isolate in the chat? It's going to be easiest to isolate y, right? Because y is already all by itself. So we might go, okay, y is equal to 11 minus 2x. Okay, so now we're going to substitute 11 minus 2x in for y up here. So we'll distribute the 3 across it. So we'd have 4x plus 33 minus 6x. I would be more careful and do the loopies in real life. I'm just doing it a little bit quickly for this example. Equals 25. Okay, now I can combine like terms. So I've got negative 2x equals, subtracting 33 from 25 is negative 8. Divide both sides by negative 2. X equals 4. So that's my answer, right? 4. Is that right? No, it's not. I have to be so careful because what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, folks? I solved for the wrong thing. And if I had done our strategy of taking time to solve for the right thing, noting on my paper what I was solving for, I would have had a better shot. But even if I did box Y or circle Y or underline Y or write Y down, so many folks are still going to make the mistake of writing 4. So if you have multiple variables, the classic mistake is to solve for the wrong one. Now, notice here that it was easiest to isolate Y, which means that we solved for X. In general, it is a good idea to isolate the opposite value of the one we're solving for. So since we're solving for Y, it would have been better to isolate for X, which is actually really challenging given these equations. So that's a clue for us that substitution is maybe not the way to go. Now, we could still do this. We would plug in 4 into one of the equations. So I'd probably plug it into the second equation. So we'd get 8 here and subtract 8 from both sides and Y equals 3. And now we're done. That works. But because we weren't able to solve directly for the right variable and that had some room for error and some of that math in there was a little bit gross, this one might be easier with elimination. Now you might be going, but Erika, none of these have the same coefficient. If I add or subtract these equations right now, I'm going to still have both x and y. So that's not going to work. Yeah, you're right. I should not add or subtract them right now. What should I do to the second equation first? In the chat. Yeah, I'm going to multiply the second equation by 2. And what that's going to do for me is it's going to give me a nice new equation. And it's going to give me a nice new equation where my coefficient right here is 4. My coefficient right here is 2. And then I have a 22 over here. Now, if I subtract this second equation from the first equation, 4x minus 4x cancels. 3y minus 2y, y. 23 minus 22, 3. The answer is 3. I'm done. Wow, way faster, right? Like significantly faster.
Hope to see you in one of our live classes soon.